Have you ever woken up at night, stood up to go to the bathroom, and felt a brief wave of dizziness, even for just a second? Most people ignore it. They shake it off and keep walking. But for many adults over 60, that quiet moment can be far more serious than it seems. There are stories doctors see again and again, seniors who appeared fine, only to collapse during an ordinary nighttime bathroom trip, not because of weakness, but because the aging body responds differently in the dark, when circulation slows and the heart is more vulnerable. This is where senior wisdom truly matters. As we age, senior health is no longer about doing more. It's about moving with awareness. Small senior daily habits, like how you stand up, how fast you walk, or how you breathe at night, can quietly protect your heart and nervous system. In this video, we'll walk through 4 hidden risks many people overlook after 60, and simple, practical adjustments that support long-term senior wellness. Stay with me, because understanding these moments could change how you move through the night for the rest of your life. Have you ever stood up at night and felt the room tilt for just a moment, as if the floor moved beneath you? Many seniors dismiss this feeling as harmless, but after 60, that brief dizziness can be your body's first quiet warning. This condition is called orthostatic hypotension, a sudden drop in blood pressure when you move from lying down to standing. It is far more common at night, and it plays a critical role in senior health risks that many families never talk about. Here's what happens inside the aging body. While you sleep, your heart rate slows, blood pressure naturally drops, and circulation becomes calmer. When you suddenly stand up, gravity pulls blood downward into your legs. In a younger body, blood vessels tighten quickly to push blood back up to the brain. But with age, those vessels lose elasticity, and nerve signals respond more slowly. The result? Less oxygen reaches the brain even for a few seconds. That brief oxygen drop is not harmless. In seniors, it can trigger dizziness, blurred vision, weakness, or even fainting. In people with underlying heart disease, diabetes, or dehydration, it can disturb heart rhythm or lead to sudden nighttime collapse. Studies in recent years show that falls and cardiac events linked to orthostatic hypotension increase significantly after age 70, especially during nighttime bathroom trips. Let me share a story. David, a 76-year-old retired teacher living in Vancouver, woke up one night to use the bathroom. He stood up quickly, felt lightheaded, and tried to walk it off. 2 steps later, he collapsed. Thankfully, his wife heard the noise and called for help. Doctors later explained it wasn't his heart alone, it was the sudden blood pressure drop that overwhelmed his system. This is where senior wisdom becomes essential. Aging well is not about moving faster, it's about moving smarter. Small senior daily habits can quietly protect your heart and brain. Before standing, sit on the edge of the bed for 20 to 30 seconds. Take 2 slow, deep breaths. Gently move your ankles in small circles to activate circulation in your legs. Then, stand up slowly, using the bed frame or wall for support. This simple pause can save your life. Research now shows that controlled transitions reduce falls, fainting episodes, and nighttime cardiac stress in older adults. It's not weakness, it's intelligent self-care and the foundation of long-term senior wellness. If you regularly feel dizzy when standing, especially at night, speak with your doctor. Certain medications, including blood pressure, drugs, diuretics, sleep aids, and even dehydration from low fluid intake, can worsen this response. Managing orthostatic hypotension is not about fear, it's about awareness. And awareness is one of the greatest strengths of healthy aging. What if the most dangerous moment of your night isn't standing up, but the moment you begin to urinate? For many seniors, this comes as a surprise. Yet cardiologists now recognize nighttime urination as a high-risk trigger for heart rhythm disturbances in older adults. This reaction is known as the micturition reflex. When the bladder empties, it sends signals through the vagus nerve, a major nerve that slows the heart rate and lowers blood pressure. In younger bodies, this response is mild and well controlled. But with aging, especially after 65, the nervous system becomes less adaptable. The heart may slow too much or slip briefly into an irregular rhythm. Recent clinical observations show that this reflex is particularly risky at night. When blood pressure is already low, the body is slightly dehydrated, and circulation is slower. For older men with enlarged prostates, the risk increases further. Straining to urinate intensifies vagal stimulation, placing sudden stress on the heart's electrical system. This is why senior wellness requires awareness of moments most people overlook. Let me share a real-world example. Thomas, a 75-year-old accountant living in Manchester, had mild heart disease and frequent nighttime urination. One night, while standing and straining in the bathroom, he felt a wave of nausea and darkness closing in. He collapsed within seconds. Paramedics later confirmed his heart rate had dropped dangerously low due to a strong vagal response. He survived, but only because help arrived quickly. Cases like this are not rare. Studies now suggest that syncopal episodes related to nighttime urination increase steadily with age, particularly in men over 70 and individuals with cardiovascular disease, diabetes, or autonomic nerve dysfunction. Alcohol, sleep medications, and dehydration further weaken the body's ability to regulate heart rhythm during these moments. This is where senior wisdom becomes practical, not theoretical. One of the safest senior daily habits you can adopt is simple. Sit down while urinating at night. Sitting reduces strain, stabilizes blood pressure, and lowers the chance of sudden heart rate drops. Never force urine out. Breathe slowly and allow the bladder to empty naturally. If you feel lightheaded, nauseated, sweaty, or notice blurred vision, stop immediately. Sit or lie down until the sensation passes. These are not inconveniences. They are early warning signals from your heart and nervous system. For seniors who wake frequently at night, timing also matters. Avoid delaying urination for long periods, as an overly full bladder triggers a stronger reflex when it finally empties. Maintaining gentle hydration during the day and reviewing medications with your doctor can significantly reduce risk. Nighttime safety is not about fear. It's about understanding how the aging body works and adjusting with care. Protecting your heart during these quiet moments is one of the most overlooked foundations of long-term senior wellness. What if the real danger at night isn't your heart but the cold air and dry body around it? Many people focus only on disease, yet for older adults, the environment can quietly become the trigger. As we age, the body's ability to regulate temperature and fluids weakens. During sleep, metabolism slows and core body temperature naturally drops. When a senior suddenly steps into a cold bedroom or bathroom, blood vessels constrict sharply, a response designed to conserve heat. This narrowing of vessels forces the heart to pump harder to maintain circulation. Now add a second factor: nighttime dehydration. Seniors often drink less water in the evening to avoid waking up at night. Over time, this leads to thicker blood, reduced plasma volume, and increased cardiac workload. Recent studies show that mild dehydration alone can increase heart strain and raise the risk of clot formation in older adults. Cold plus dehydration is a dangerous combination. Constricted vessels raise blood pressure, while thickened blood moves more slowly. Together, they destabilize heart rhythm and increase the risk of arrhythmias, especially during sudden movements at night. This is a growing concern in senior health, yet many people remain unaware of it. Let me share a real case. Michael, a 79-year-old widower living in Edinburgh, preferred fresh air and kept his bedroom window slightly open year-round. One winter night, he woke up dehydrated and stepped onto a cold floor. Within minutes, He felt chest tightness and dizziness. He collapsed before reaching the bathroom. Doctors later confirmed a cold-induced arrhythmia worsened by dehydration. This is where senior wisdom becomes environmental awareness. Aging safely is not only about what happens inside the body, it's also about shaping the space around you. Simple senior daily habits can dramatically lower risk. Keep your bedroom and bathroom comfortably warm at night. Avoid extreme temperature differences between rooms. Always wear socks or slippers before stepping onto cold floors. Keep a small glass of water by your bed and take a few sips if you wake up, not to overload the bladder, but to support circulation. New clinical guidance emphasizes steady hydration throughout the day rather than large amounts at night. Medication timing matters as well. Diuretics taken too late can worsen nighttime dehydration. Discuss adjusting doses earlier in the day with your doctor. These small changes reflect senior life wisdom, understanding limits, respecting signals, and preventing strain before it happens. Your home should support your heart, not challenge it. When warmth, hydration, and movement work together, the heart remains steadier through the night. Protecting yourself doesn't require fear. It requires thoughtful attention to the environment you live in every day. What if the most dangerous moment for your heart isn't movement, but the instant you wake up? Many seniors believe the body is weakest during activity, yet research increasingly shows that sudden awakening can place a heavy physiological strain on the aging heart. During deep sleep, the body enters a protected state. Heart rate slows, blood pressure drops, and blood vessels relax. This is when repair and recovery occur. But when a person wakes abruptly, especially to use the bathroom, the nervous system switches modes in seconds. Adrenaline surges, blood pressure rises, and the heart is forced to respond immediately. In younger adults, this transition is smooth. In older adults, especially after 70, the response is slower and less controlled. The result is a sudden cardiovascular load that the heart may struggle to handle. Recent sleep and cardiology research shows that repeated nighttime awakenings are associated with higher rates of arrhythmia, blood pressure spikes, and early morning cardiac events in older adults. There is also a mental component. Many seniors wake up already alert or worried, afraid of falling, losing sleep, or not making it to the bathroom in time. That sense of urgency tightens breathing, increases muscle tension, and further amplifies strain on the heart. This combination of physical and emotional overload is often overlooked in senior health discussions. Let me share a real example. Robert, a 73-year-old former engineer living in Seattle, woke up suddenly one night with a strong urge to urinate. He rushed out of bed, felt his chest tighten, and became short of breath. He collapsed back onto the mattress. Later evaluation showed a sharp blood pressure surge triggered by abrupt awakening and rapid movement. This is where senior wisdom teaches a different approach. Aging safely is not about reacting quickly, it's about responding calmly. One of the most protective senior daily habits is learning to pause. When you wake at night, do not rush. Sit quietly for a moment. Place one hand on your chest and take slow, deep breaths. Allow your heart rate to stabilize before moving. Improving sleep quality is equally important. Avoid heavy meals, caffeine, and alcohol close to bedtime, as they increase nighttime awakenings and cardiovascular strain. New evidence also suggests that reviewing medication timing, especially blood pressure, drugs, and diuretics, can reduce nighttime urgency and sudden awakenings. Always discuss adjustments with your doctor. This balanced approach reflects senior life wisdom, respecting both the body and the mind. The aging heart does not need speed, it needs gentleness. When awakenings are handled with patience and awareness, the night becomes safer, calmer, and far less demanding on the heart. As we come to the end of this conversation, I want to leave you with one simple thought. Growing older doesn't mean your body has become fragile. It means it now asks for more awareness. True senior wisdom is not about fear, but about learning how to move, pause, and care for yourself with intention. The moments we talked about tonight, standing up, walking in the dark, using the bathroom, waking suddenly, are ordinary parts of life. Yet, when handled with patience, they can quietly support a senior healthy heart and a calmer nervous system. This is the quiet power of senior life wisdom, choosing gentleness over urgency, understanding over habit. If this video helped you see your nightly routine differently, I invite you to stay connected with this channel. Share your thoughts in the comments, or pass this video to someone you care about. Together, we can learn how to age with calm, dignity, and confidence. Thank you for spending this time with me, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.